this. This is so cool. I was laughing. Mornay said that he could hear me, and I wonder if he was talking about the sound of my voice or the car. That's always a tough one to choose from. But here we go. This is the first time I've ever seen the sandpack before. Oh, no, I lie. I've seen the sandpack many times. That was utter nonsense that I just spoke. I've watched the Toulon pack and the sandpack have a big box between each other, and they chased one another from the northern traverse on Sabi Sabi to into Lion Sands, and then back up and down again about 3 times before they stopped. Now I'm just going to move back a bit. Just don't want the dogs will walk past me, but I'd rather pull off the road if I can. They're going to come straight towards us. So we'll just pop our nose here into this driveway, pull off a little bit, and there we go. How cool is this? Very, very nice. But the first time that I'm seeing this pack of dogs, of course, live. But let's have a look at the dogs. They're way more important than what I am at the moment. One of the most endangered animals in Africa. And you can see this one over here is up looking for very tattered ears, leading the pack, listening out. Now if they go to the airstrip, they'll have a fantastic surprise because there are plenty of impala down there. See, ears are working, waiting to hear a leaf being pulled off of a branch, a snort, a flick of a tail, anything, you name it, and they're walking right past us. They're very relaxed. But this, obviously, unfortunately, the sighting is definitely light sensitive. So as soon as it gets a bit too dark, which will be most likely in the next 10 minutes or so, so at least we've got a bit of time to share with them. And hopefully by this time they would have found something for us. And they will chase it, which will be exciting. I haven't seen a wild dog chase down prey in a very long time. I've seen many wild dog takedowns. I think I've seen more wild dog takedowns than I have leopard kills before. It is impressive. It's unbelievable. I'll never forget the one day I was sitting serving morning tea and coffee to my guests on one of the lodges at Sabi Sabi, one of the lodges called Bush Lodge, overlooking a massive open plain, and I just heard an impala, big ram, snorting, and he raced into the open area. And I thought, it was rutting season. I thought, no, that impala is going a little bit too quickly to be chasing another male. And then a flash of white, a flash of black, and a bit of tan was darting behind. It was one wild dog from the Toulon pack that had managed to chase down this impala, and I kid you not, it took the impala down in front of the deck. It was unbelievable. This dog is going to come right here. Look at that. Look how close it is to you. Hello guys. They're actually not small when you see them right next to the car. I'm talking nonsense now. I'm getting so excited. I've seen dogs on foot before, but that was in Zambia, and they were jumping, standing on their back legs in the long grass, looking at us and barking. But it was also quite a distance. But to see them come past like this, my goodness, they're not small. They're probably much taller than my knee. But this is very, very cool. What an amazing sighting. Definitely a really, really good one to have just before the sun goes down. But here come the last of the pack, coming just off into the distance. So it's gone from not seeing much but birds. Though Brent has been on a roll today, Tristan was also fond of lots of goodies, so it was bound, our luck was bound to change. And well, it could not have gotten any better. And I'm sure that you all agree with me. Must be the lucky Gregory thumb. Come on, guys. What is your plan? Like I said, we'll just listen to what the other guys say to see if they're going to call this a negative sighting. We should have a couple more minutes still. So predominantly diurnal hunters, though I have seen dogs taking down impala just as the sun is setting, so much darker than this. They will hunt on full moon. Tonight is all, I don't know if it's quite full moon. I think tomorrow might be full moon because the moon was already up this evening before the sun had set. Not this afternoon. So I think tomorrow will be the night, but there's still plenty of light that the moon will let off. There's not a cloud in the sky. So they are going to have a fantastic time. So perhaps they just got started a little bit later today because of the heat. And then, of course, that they know that they're going to have extra opportunities to hunt this evening. This is very cool. Hello, sandpack. You can hear some mongoose alarming as well in the distance, some dwarf mongoose. And they will run for the hills. They'll duck down into their termite mounds. And if you do have any questions, remember this is a live interactive safari and we'd love to hear from you. So hashtag Safari Live with all of your questions, or if you've got any beautiful screenshots, that is fine too. We'd love to see them, and thank you again for sending in all the wonderful pictures, your screenshots of the thumb, of your thumbs, not the thumb. This is very cool. Lady Macbeth, you're wondering who the alpha is. I suspect it was that male that we first saw with the very tattered ears, because he was walked through, and typically they'll be in front of the pack, and he was sort of heading it up. And then there was a female that came through afterwards. So I think that was the alpha pair that we'd seen. We'll try and catch up with them again. They're still just moving slowly up the road. Actually, oh, we've got Limpy Lou. We've got a limping wild dog over here, just the one walking past the vehicle, which is not a problem. You can see a little bit of a limp. They heal very, very quickly. Now, if they were to have puppies, if they had a den site somewhere, they'd actually leave this dog at the den site to babysit all the little pups and then wait till it gets better. But because there's no den site at the moment, it sort of kind of has to go with the rest of the group. Oh my gosh, look at this one right here. It's so curious with us. Hello. Have you never seen a big camera before? It was very funny. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to turn around because I want to get a picture of these dogs. Like I said, I'm just going to turn around quickly so we can... Before we do, I have to show you something amazing before I go, because, sorry, the moon and the wild dogs is just unbelievable, and I don't know if I'll get this shot again. Look at this. I don't know if we'll be able to squeeze it in. Right, can we have a look? Oh, we just... This is so beautiful. So I want to get a two shot of the dogs and the moon, just because it's really, really beautiful. So if we can get the dogs in the shot as well. Okay, Chris, let's shoot across. It seems as though we're having a bit of a technical difficulty. We're going to go very quickly back across to Brent. So we're back with the dogs again. Apologies for that earlier. We just got a little bit of technical difficulty, but we figured it all out now. And maybe if we're lucky, we'll be able to get another shot of the wild dogs walking down the road with the beautiful blue and mauve sky and the moon. The moon is hidden away at the moment, though, behind a big knob thorn, so we can't see it. Right, let's catch up to them. We're not going to be able to stay with them for too much longer. We can go another 5 minutes or so, but then we're going to have to head on back. And also we've got quite a far way to head home, and we've still got to do the fireside chat as well. So I'm going to do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dogs. Just double check. I think I've seen 10 so far. My goodness, I can't believe it. The last time that I saw both of these packs of dogs, the sand pack as well as the Toulon pack, they were massive. And I was chatting. I don't know what happened with the Toulon pack. There's mixed rumors, but some say that the pack split, the Toulon pack, when it was at 23, which makes sense because there were 7 adults, 6 youngsters, juveniles from the previous year, and then 10 young pups. So maybe that juvenile, the 6 sub-adults maybe split off, but they're only down to 13 now, or 15. A friend of mine saw them the other day, and she said she only counted 13 dogs. And then I'm trying to remember what the sand pack was at. It was definitely more than 10. It could have been at about 15 or so when I had last seen them. But this is, of course, a year and a half ago. This was quite some time. That sighting in particular that I had with the sand pack versus the Toulon pack. Now, Donna, you're wondering what the average lifespan of wild dogs is. So think of it very much like your dogs at home. They live for quite a number of years. I would say about 12 years is the average age, give or take, but life is stressful for a wild dog when you're not the top predator. Unfortunately, you can take a knock, lions, leopards, hyenas. Especially if you're a wild dog on your own, a hyena could potentially be a threat, but in a pack like this, one hyena stands no chance. The poor hyenas get terrorized. They really are down in the bottom of the food chain. And then, of course, they're persecuted. They used to be persecuted heavily by humans with these dogs coming in and taking over and killing lots and lots of stock. But let's keep up with them. Let's catch up to them again. They're still looking for something. They haven't seen anything yet, but if they keep going, they're definitely going to hit some impala. I saw many of them as we were down here. There's a couple still lagging behind, but they'll catch up to the rest of the group. Oh, and it'll be a nightmare to try and follow them, even moonlight at the moment. You know what it's like off-roading in these conditions with the long grass. But they've gone into a trot, or some of them have. And the others will come up from behind in just a moment. They're not quite wasting their time. They're doing a bit of scent marking too as they go along. But it's just amazing to see how far these animals can really move. Tom, what a fun, lovely question. You've asked if the wild dogs howl at the moon. And just thinking about that, I haven't heard of, dogs howling, or haven't heard dogs howling at anything for such a long time, being out in the bush. But no, they don't. Wild dogs are relatively quiet. You often hear that sort of high-pitched chitter-chatter that they do when they greet each other, or when they bring food back to a den site, for instance, to the youngsters. They get very excited. They do bark, but it's quite a deep, different type of bark. Now, okay, we need to keep up with them again. They're disappearing. No, but I would love it if something were to happen and they were to howl at the moon tonight. Would be a very good night too. Light. Okay, if they do go off-road here, we're not going to follow them anymore. I don't think we're going to be able to off-road down into this drainage line. Let me just go up a little further. Pretty eyes. Now, you've asked if wild dogs get along with other packs of wild dogs. Now they're going away. Okay, let me just see if this one is up about, just up top here. If it's not, then we're going to call it the end of the sighting. It's now very dark. A little bit too dark, and I also need to start heading home. Yep, that's the end of it, but it's pretty cool though. They've gone down here and we can follow up in the morning. Oh no, there's one more in the road. So no, they don't. Definitely not if they're two different packs. They get quite anxious with each other, and like I said, I had a sighting where they chased each other around quite a bit. So just letting, there's a guy behind us, but I don't think he realizes that there's a wild dog on the road. So we'll give the animals right of way, and we'll see where he's going to take us. Yes, go that way. Go in there, wild dog. Now I'm just going to pull off here, and we'll watch him. But oh, there we go. We've got the moon and the wild dog. There's the moon and the wild dog. Perfect. And just rising above the marula tree as well. Now, he's waiting for the rest. I think this is the alpha. You can see he's just got the very tattered ears. He looks worn. He's waiting for the rest of them to come running up behind him. They've gone veering off elsewhere. They went towards the Arathusa lodge, which is a good spot. They might find a couple of antelope around there. But while we wait for him to decide which path he's going to take, no, he's going to follow us. There he goes. Bye-bye, boy. Oh, no, he's going to stand very kind right next to the car. Look at him, he's right here. This is amazing. I could just about lean out and touch him. He's so close. Not that I'd want to touch a wild dog. I think they're very stinky creatures. And I'm glad I'm not downwind of them. It's not my favorite smell, and off he goes. He's obviously realized that the rest of the pack have gone down into the distance. And well, there he goes. With the sun, last of the light fading away. What an incredible sighting. What a great way to spend a Saturday. I think it was pretty cool. But we need to go now. Bye-bye, wild dogs. We'll see it here. We can, Kirst, can we do infrared with our camera? We can, hey? Do you know how to do that, Herman? Herman's going to figure it out, but I'm just thinking we can view them if we put the camera into infrared. We don't have an Oh, no, we don't. We don't have the light. Oh, okay, that's a pity. I just want to quickly check, because these dogs are right here. And even if we just sit from a distance and watch it. Come this way. And Andy and Julia are wondering if, like the big cats, do the wild dogs hunt at night? Not typically, but tonight the moon is almost a full moon, so it's going to give off a lot of light, so they'll most likely continue, and that's why they haven't settled down just yet. But they're going the wrong way. This male has just gone back down here again. I think he's looking for the rest of the pack. My boy, they went towards the lodge. Obviously you don't know about the buffet that's there. He's far, there he is. But if he literally goes another 200 yards, oh no, they're coming slowly, they'll pick up on these impala. Like I said, if they do run towards that area, there they go, they're making their move now, going in the right direction. We're not going to get close, we're going to have to watch from a distance. The rest of the dogs are coming. They don't do very well. We're not going to put a spotlight on them, but I'll make an exception. We'll just follow them from far away, seeing as though we've got the moon, so they've got a bit of light. But no spotlights, nothing like that on these dogs, not even the LEDs. Look, he's getting excited, and he's going the right way. Let's turn around quickly. Let's make sure our vehicle's the right way. He's waited very patiently, very patient male. I don't know if I would have put up with that. This is just so exciting. Kirst, is it alright if I stay with him for a little bit? Not sure. Okay, we'll just stay with him for a little bit longer. I'm being a bit naughty, like I said, because the fireside chat is starting soon. But I don't know if I can leave this. This is just fantastic. Right, guys, now go towards the windsock, go to the right, and you will spot them. I think they know. I think they know that there's something there. No, not that way. Go to the airstrip. The only problem is that there's all the crowned lapwings I can hear yapping away now. And if those dogs go barging through there, those birds are going to give away their presence almost automatically. Here you go. You can see they're listening. Whether they've heard those young lambs making the sort of social sounds that they normally do is a possibility. Get the impala. Obviously, I love the impala too. However, I think it's important that one of our most endangered species that we're so fortunate to see every now and then gets a meal too. And you'll notice the quality is going to disappear slightly just because I can't put any more light on them, and it is very, not very dark now. We're still able to see what's going on. I can just hear another car. Sounds like it's coming down the airstrip. Now the dogs are coming past us again. And we're just going to hang back now. We'll just make sure we give them the upper hand. Can you, I think, increase the ISO? There you go, I've just spotted the dogs. There's another vehicle that's just realized that they're there. I'm just sitting quietly, I'm just listening. There's another vehicle that's joined this sighting, but we'll all sit quietly in the dark. We won't stay with them, and now we're trapped. Now we've got wild dogs in every road, so we can't go anywhere. They're still deciding. They're here, they're behind us. There's one right next to us, but it'll be very dark to see, I think. Come on, guys, you guys are so close. You are all so close. Here we go. These guys are on the right track, on the right-hand side. Yes, yes, carry on up that road. Go. Oh, now I can smell the wild dog. That's good. Somebody's taken charge and said, right, I want to go this way. Let's have a look at them running down the road. My goodness. I can't believe how close we are to these dogs. This is crazy. They're right next to us. Look at this. Hello. Me and my wild dogs. My wild dog pack. My homies. Right here. Not many people get to say this. Doggies, I wish you good luck on all your adventure. There goes Limpy Lou, the wild dog, off on a run now. They're running away. There they go. They go down the road. Somebody's obviously been chatting to them saying, hey, there's impala up this way. Well, maybe they understood me. Come on, don't get left behind. Off you go. There's a sub-adult being chased by one of the adults. I'm still thinking. It's now getting very, very much dark, so I doubt we're going to follow them any further. Just because the light is getting really, really bad, and obviously the quality is disappearing or getting worse now. There we go. So we'll let them go on their adventure and continue and wish them the best of the luck and hope that they get a big impala ram or maybe two. Isn't that wonderful? What a great way to end the day. Okay, we need to carry on zooming. Let's go. Bye, doggies. Off you go. Have a lovely